Okay. Let's go ahead and pick on up where we left off, which is taking on this place.
Up ahead. That's the camp of our mysterious friends, unless I'm mistaken.
Say, even though it really wasn't, but close enough, you know. Spindleweed? Looks like it. I'll grab it anyway. Might as well. We'll want to upgrade our potions fairly soon. Actually, speaking of upgrades, I thought I already had that. Guess I didn't. Yeah, I'll give you that, my dude. Cassandra. I'll give you that. More Constitution would be nice. Solace. Wait. Oh, I see why. I died after I'd already upgraded all that stuff. So it actually reverted. I see, I see. Silly me. There's only 5 more regions in the hinterlands until you've discovered kind of everything. We'll want to go to the skull. I really need to actually make our own weapons and stuff because we're really lacking in damage. Same with armor. We may have staked this area out, but we need to actually claim it for ourselves shortly, so... Oh, the quest is up there. Okay. How many are there? 5. Wonderful. There's 1. There's 2. Thankfully, these are generally, like, within a close proximity of the area, so it's not like you have to all of a sudden, like... If I remember, it's up there. It's not like you have to go, like, super duper far out of your way for them, but, like, to collect all of them in the area, you do eventually have to. Nice. We killed a man, and we're very, very loud at it, and the guy just kept walking up the stairs. I will take that every day of the week, you know? Oh, there's a missive right there. The enforcers are obviously a pain in the butt to deal with because they're big, heavy, tanky, damage dealers, but for the most part, easily handleable. Oh, there's some loot. My bad. Okay. So we gotta clear out this entire fortress, which is fun. Quote, unquote. Oh, good. Another big guy. Yeet! Yeet! Simple. Go that way, shortly. Get out of the way, soulless. Thank you. Ourselves 3 men here. Ow. Ow. Sometimes you gotta spin it to win it. And man, did we spin it. Damn it. Of course, now we are, once again, very full on our, stuff, which, really sucks. Carta. It's always the dang Carta. Shards here. Use the rock crusher. Crusher. Deals more damage. Unfortunately. Which means we don't get a cool weapon. That's what we're using. Oh no, that's Varric. That's right. Cassandra. We're using that. These are weaker. Okay. Shield wise. Just shy of this. Okay. Solus, you don't have anything new for that. I have heavy armor, but this would still be level 8. That would be amazing when I get it. Ugh. It just sucks that we're completely full right now on inventory space, which means we're gonna leave a lot of crap behind. What? Not much you can do about it. I can't even take that freaking spider totem? Are you kidding me? Ugh. I think the issue is I've been forgetting to sell those extra valuable stuff. Which is my fault, but... Ugh. Yeah. Man, I think I need to leave and come back. Just so I can loot. Hey, is it the end of the world if I can't loot it all? No, maybe. Bro, more health on me would be amazing. Destroy that. Destroy that. Rings. We're fine on those. I think the issue is, like, yeah, all of our extra space is all taken up in the freaking valuables, because I keep forgetting to sell them. Because I'm silly. Hello. How you doing? No, avoid the bear, please. You hit level 30? Congrats. I knew you'd make it. Oh. Ow. Go further in this direction.
You never did tell me why you dragged me to Haven, Seeker. I mean, what could I have told the Divine that you couldn't say yourself?
I thought she needed to see the chest hair for herself.
Say again?
I thought she needed to hear it from the horse's mouth, as it were. I also knew she would ask you to help us.
I also knew.
Help the Inquisition? Me?
A crazy thought, I know. Yet here you are.
Yeah, you are, indeed. Easy. Okay. Shards. Huh. What's this one? The Carta stuff. Can't do those. That's honestly, I think. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Let's sell the shit and then go back.
Good day. Welcome back.
It's good to have
Pretty sure everything under valuables I can just sell. Thus,
Thank you.
fully. Oh no, you need some of them. God damn it. Oh well. Whatever. Whatever. Mark that. Back to camp. And then through the mercenary highland again. How many settlements did you have to take care of in order to get there? Or did you do a different method? guess that would also do it. Well, as long as he got it, so doesn't really matter how. Is it up there? Well, I would have preferred not to have gotten into that fight, but whatever. Guess we did. Another shard. This one's over here. Another bear, too. Okay. Things just keep coming out of nowhere to attack my people. God dang. We're just here to explore and collect things. We've already collected that. Judging from that sound, it's up there, which I would get from walking along. Oh, I see. Okay. Fine. We'll do that one the hard way, I guess. Well, at least the guards haven't respawned, which is nice. That's either because I've recently cleared it, or the game's just being very kind. Could be both. Who the heck freaking knows, though? Not I! Nailed it. Let's see. I kind of wish, like, questy items didn't get put in the same pockets as, like, just the junk valuables, because I just want to dump everything away when I'm just trying to empty my pockets. I don't want to have to, like, sift through each thing and just be like, well, maybe I need this, so I should hang on to it. No, I need to clear my pockets. I don't have backpack space. I've only got 60 slots in my pack. Ow! Man, I really wish fall damage didn't exist in this game. The way I play, at least. Ow. Eh. 'Tis but a scratch. Yeet. Now I just need a Ferelden Tome. Which, again, we could find just naturally. Thankfully. I wonder, can I lock these items and valuables to not be sold? This. Nope. Cool. Slightly frustrating, but I feel like I remember that from last time, too. I'm like, bro, I can still see you.
Maker take you.
Maker will take him once I'm done with him. Oh, look, a second one. Ah, thank God. Smoldering core is good. And the essences are good because that allows us to deal more damage to demons when I turn it into the research. Though I think you need to turn in a certain amount before it starts scanning, but meh. Whew. Again, doing level 12s as level 7s is a sigil. Yep. Can't take care of that. That's too difficult at the moment. The Druffalo, I need to take care of this first. Beyond here, we can't do yet, because that's dragons. Ugh. Always so fun. Oh God, we cannot take care of that right now. We need to go back and heal. We took too much damage.
Nothing to report, sir.
Alright. Now let's try it again. Loot that. 37. No. Let's do carve it up this way. Which means we do take care of these guys. That's fine. I think that means I'm poisoned or something. Who knows? Easy to take care of. Just ignore it. Oh, I would have walked right past
It seems
this.
the Ferelden army has chosen to stay clear. For now.
Yes, I know. You have said that before. Did everyone gain another level? Excellent. Okay. I guess I'll do block and slash. Just so I can continue moving down the tree. Varric, I'm gonna give you a leaping shot. Just to keep moving down the tree. You just take that. Yes. Cold barrier explosions. Actually, with that, we can upgrade to the Jagged battle axe. We can upgrade Cassandra to a Templar shield. Solus has nothing new. Armor. Rogue only, rogue only. Okay. But that gives cunning. Eh. More defense, though. No, let's go to you. Much better. Cassandra. You're just gonna keep wearing that. That's level 9. No, that's 12. Okay. We're getting such high level armor and weapons. So great. So now that you achieve level 30 in the battle pass, what are you gonna work on? No, you moved out of the fire! see. Oh, avoid the bear? Nope, can't avoid the bear. The bear says nay. Not sure how I like about the EXP bar just appearing right up there. I kind of liked it when it was either at the bottom or like a tiny little thing underneath each of the characters. A little more subtle out of the way, but also I can understand that people would have very, very easily overlooked it, which could also be a little annoying, I guess, if you're just like, where's my EXP? I'm like, well, it's there, bro. You kind of got to look for it. Now, once you know where it is, it's not a problem. It's just up until you get to that point that it's a problem, you know? So, if I'm correct, this is one of the side quests that takes us to a brand new area just for the side quest. And then you leave it. Which is a little annoying. Because there's a couple of times where you'll, like, be in a regular area, then you just go into the deep roads for, like, 20 minutes and then leave again. My logging sand, thank you very much. Bring the grandfather back. Okay. Are we performing necromancy? I could also be wrong and it's also here in Ferelden, but we'll see what happens. It's looking like we're going into the deep roads though. Which, while cool, is also a little annoying. Could be wrong though. Very much prefer to be wrong.
Looks like Carta.
With both Templars and mages here,
Yep, it
they
is.
profit greatly from smuggling lyrium.
Oh well. Yep. Vlamar. Blah 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 blah. Blur 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 blur. Yeah, see, there's nothing really here. 3 floors worth of just exploration.
Must be an old dwarven outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
See, deep roads. Told you. Most likely we'll have to fight Carta, maybe Darkspawn. Sometimes is a thing that occurs here. That was way too loud. Whatever the heck that was. Sorry. I don't even know what the heck the noise was. It just went off when I came in here. Just like, Jesus. Alright, nothing over there. Kick down the doors, you know? Was a trading post. Soul fire stuff.
Darkspawn. These won't be the last.
We may be too close to the surface for these to count as deep roads. But have I mentioned I hate the deep roads?
Purification. Yeah. We just haven't had a chance to do it yet. Have we decided when we're piecing out yet? That's probably where we need to go, so we'll go there in a minute. That looks like maybe a shortcut out. Cool. We'll see. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. Well, it's quite lucky that everyone has Wednesday off to do stuff then at night.
The darkspawn are coming up through.
We must seal it up. Allow me to take a look.
Let's hope that holds the darkspawn back.
Okay, there was not a shortcut. Oof. Well, took care of that, no problemo.
They've been watching our movements.
Okay, we found both gears. Hello. How you doing, Ahmad? I'm alright.
Some people make their living from valuables they find in the deep roads.
It happens. You didn't miss much. Just a spinning to win. I got an achievement. Hard hitter. I guess it's because I hit hard. I know. Hard to imagine, but true. I feel like I'm like missing something in this game and I cannot figure out why, but whatever. Like I would like to upgrade freaking Varric's weapon, but the game hasn't let me, which is weird. Well, at least that was a shortcut back out. I think it might be time to push forward with a bit more story here, shortly. Yeah, who would have thought that I hadn't said it in a while? Happens. Find it funny, it's been like it feels like we've been here for so long, but we haven't. And actually, this is the thing that people complained about in this game the most, is the fact that, like, you spent, like, 10 plus hours here in the hinterlands, like, doing everything before you even proceed further into the game. Ugh, okay. Let's do some necromancy. Necromancy. Well, do it. It's a grandfather. Looks more like a desecrated corpse, to be honest. Oh, I just shifted my back just slightly, and oh, the pop was pop-tastic. That's a Druffalo. That's 2 quests that we'll just do later. We'll have to go up here regardless later. That is too high level for us. So, good lord. I mean, we could go to the Storm Coast. But, that's more for later too. Nice. I don't think I've ever successfully finished any part of Skyrim.
Master Janet's and the Inquisition. They're magnificent.
Better than what you're riding on.
Meh. Sure. Why can't I upgrade? Hold on. Do I have to actually be on Varric to do it? No. Oh, there it is. Fucking... Holy crapoli. Okay, you've got Bianca Arms 3 already. Sturdy Bianca Grip. Aiming Module. Freaking finally. I've been wanting to upgrade Varric's stuff, but I guess I was just silly enough never to actually do it. And guess what you're gonna do on your 3rd playthrough?
You're worried about the rift. I understand that.
It starts with an S and ends with an R.
Make her be with you.
No, I bet it's Stealth Archer.
Thank you for all that you do.
They just made Stealth Archer so good and fun. It's so overpowered being a stealth archer. Like, simple as that. Ugh.
At your service. Let's see what we have. Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready,
Call the clerics
we will
together.
see this through.
Confirm. Val Royal. Heart of the Chantry. Or something like that.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me.
Your skills never fail to impress me.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Only one
They
thing
wish
to do.
Protect the people? From us?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an
The
appearance.
Templars.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think
None.
the orders return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
No,
Return
no.
to Haven. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you
He's
say,
mean.
my lady.
Each of these is free EXP, I think. EXP. Do 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 do. Not enough for a level up, but pretty darn close. We might get a level up before we even leave this tiny little area. As long as we stay away from that, which though, to be honest, I don't know how close we can get, so... we need 4 more. Are we gonna get 4 though? Probably shouldn't go over there yet. Please just let me read all the blacks. I think there's one on the other side I can get to without getting too close to the trigger. area. Bam. Level up. I'm good sometimes. Oh yeah. Cooldown reduction. Forever critical hit. Actually, I think that means we get a better weapon too, I think. That one is level 11. That one is level 9. Nice. Do we have better armor too? That would be nice. Nope. Next one will be level 12 currently. There it is.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer.
A murderer.
Wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, a wicked Kunari sent to subvert the Maker's word.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
We should return to Haven.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself.
Do not delude
Now
yourself.
we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone.
Yeah.
And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine.
No, the other guy was the one who can knock, because he knocked his hand on the back of her head.
See what the Maker plans in the days to come.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remain loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through.
Despair.
Is it you? The Templars?
Monokuma around the corner?
The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
Chaos.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
No.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more
chaos.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
We are trying to do the right thing. But what is the right thing? Ha!
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Bring swords. Okay. Le pomme.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Have you come to scavenge now that the divine lies cold? Whisper your cune against the charm? Leave me. My emptiness will not be borne by you. Maker, show me the light.
It's really funny, depending on how you decided to set up your character.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
Obviously people are
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not?
react differently. Obviously, as a Canary. Vivienne. Thank you. People dislike us because we are Canary. We, you know, are very anti what a lot of these people listen to. Buy himself from here. I'll leave those be for now. No schematics or anything. That's cool.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
The wiser.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
I wasn't trying to leave. I just walked too close to the trigger for this. Unfortunately. I was in here, in fact. One of the mods, if I could add them in, would actually add another shop here that actually sells incredibly rare materials and everything else in order to allow you to not have to constantly go around collecting them.
Let's look around.
Just what we needed.
It depends. A lot of the grinding for materials only really come up in two regards. First is, in the different, requisitions you get, in which you gotta find, oh, I gotta find Drakestone, Obsidian, Ram Leather, Crystal Grace. But the other aspect for it comes when it comes to, schematics. So when you make something, say for instance a Ferelden Greatsword, you need to put in 8 metals for damage and then 6 metals for offense. And now the type of metal you put in upgrades the level of your sword. So the rarer and harder to find materials increases the amount of damage you can do, as well as special effects. On top of that, there are, they're not going to show in here, are they? No. Upgrades. So then there's also upgrades you can have for your stuff, which, you know, you can craft these too, and the different kinds of materials you put in give more things, like more damage, more percent attack, or dodge, or whatever. So that is really the only aspect of grinding, per se, other than levels. But that's only if you want to make, like, the best of the best gear of all time, and you know me, I'm lazy. So I don't do that.
Just what we needed.
What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of... When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth, you were the earth. When there was nothing, you...
So, you know, if I buy this, I could make my own jagged battle axe and stuff. This is a place you want to remember in the future, because a lot of these things cost a lot of money, and you will not have the money. That's another thing the mods, quote-unquote, fix for you, is, they make it so that the money gathering is better. Because the money grind is hard in the sense of everything you would do to grind up money is slow. And long. And it honestly feels like it's not for any good reason sometimes. It's just them arbitrarily deciding how much money and loot you can get from certain things. So there's a mod that actually completely, quote, fixes it. It makes it a lot better and nicer. So it could be a lot worse for material grinding and everything, but it's not. Unless you're like constantly remaking like weapons and shit, then it might be a little tedious. If that makes sense. Another thing you want to keep in mind is one of the first things you can actually unlock as Inquisition points is increased EXP gain for discovering things. And by discovering things, I mean like codex entries and things. You can increase the amount of EXP you get for every codex entry you get of a certain kind. Of course, there's 4 or 5 different kinds, which makes it a little annoying, but, you know, is what it is. Look at these shady guys. It's funny, because it's literal. They're poorly shaded in.
Ah, the Herald of Andraste. Is there something I might help you with?
Nope.
No, thank you, sister.
Make her go with you.
There's a merchant up there. Burp, burp. Burp, burp. Burp, burp. Burp. Let's go to a meeting point, shall we? It's not like a trap or anything, right? Surely! Surely it's not a dark alleyway at night.
It's the Inquisition!
Inquisition's herald!
Now, the name Friend of the Red Jenny might sound familiar because they actually, it is a mysterious organization that has existed across all of the games so far. 1, 2, and 3. This is the first time we actually work directly with the Red Jenny.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
What? Say hello to Sarah.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're well fit. Heard about your kind. Seeing's different. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some say that.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No.
People.
Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their
Yes.
weapons?
Because no breaches.
She literally stole their pants. And only their pants.
One bunch of nutters. Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something.
Brothers?
It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Like you.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Someone needs to have it explained that free help is good.
Back there, you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere, and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Sure.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Yeah, so you can accept or deny any of the people who you could add. We're not going to add Sarah because she is a worse version of Varric. Ah, we just got too many breaches. So, the reason I say she's worse than Varric is simply because she's also a bow user, but she uses whatever bow you find on the ground instead of a bow that literally gets better as they level up, which is Varric's bow, Bianca. She's not the greatest when it comes to Nivs, which is actually going to be the person we will be using when we get him after we progress the story, if I remember correctly, when we get him. It's been a hot minute since I played this game, so I don't fully remember. What level is this? I don't remember. I'll deal with you later, Vivian. Basically, our starting party will be changed out. I do not intend to keep any of them as our main characters. I mean, some people like each of the characters, you know, like, you know, freaking Solus, where you are. Okay, you're using a... I'm gonna keep that, get rid of that. I should keep that for now. Get rid of that. I actually want to change that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 2 shocking staves. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 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 Get rid of that.
Those are the forging tools of an apprentice.
That guy's annoying. Alright. It's been a day. You liked the Avar Warnug, if I remember correctly, Ahmad. So we will use the giant thing. Alright, this. Remove the upgrade. Confirm. This. Remove the upgrade. Yes. This. I cannot remove the upgrade. No. Actually, put that on for now. Ooh. That'll be perfect when I get up to it. When I get up to it. Won't be for a while, unfortunately, but... Yeah, that's another thing you need to keep in mind, an eye on, is the fact that, when you're selling weapons and armor, you want to make sure you don't end up selling something that has, like, a haft pommel or rune that you yourself put on, because if you do, obviously you lose it. And you could have, well, put it on yourself. Fuck you, Sarah. I'm not going to use you. As I said already. Yeah. So what you want to do is, like, periodically, like, go through here and, like, pull off any extra stuff for your people. Varric, you've already got that on. Now back. I mean, even if you sell it, you can just recraft them in the future, so. Like, it's not like the world's worst thing. If it happens, it happens. Cassandra, you've already got the best so far. Right. No, fuck you, Sarah. Solus. I don't think I'm gonna give you anything better. Yeah, it's rogue only. Blah, 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 blah. Solus is basically fine for now. Varric is fine for now. So I'm gonna want to modify Varric's armor. I don't have anything for it. Cool. Then we'll just sell a bunch of the stuff.
Oh. The Inquisition scouts are getting all of
And to be honest, like, as long as you're picking stuff up as you go through the game, you're gonna be fine. In terms of just having stuff you need. It's like, unless you're trying to make the most powerful thing, you won't have to go and grind something up. Basically is the best way to describe that. Actually, where's Sarah? It's just a fiend, Solus. Oh, there's Sarah. Straight ahead. Of course, she's at the freaking tavern. Always good to talk to your people every now and then.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right?
Wasted.
Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
The Templars and the mages? Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
But where do you stand on the wall?
In the frigging middle with everyone else. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing, until they take maybe mages. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that.
All about.
Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid. And smells of horse.
Here is
really,
stupid.
What everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you?
Capitalism.
Old Touch Lady Harold?
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I can ask from anyone else.
I'm in. It's an investment, yeah? Better
Yeah.
pay off, too. Stupid war and everything. I had things to do.
I had things to do.
chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
You can kick them out at any time.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
What do you think about our spymaster, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
Nice hair though.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here. Thank you.
Research a minute.
So every now and then you want to walk into bars and things just to collect songs. I should really talk to my people more often.
So it's true. Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Where are the rest of Hawke's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly.
Yes.
Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Last I knew, Hawke's sister Bethany was doing something wardening near the Anderfell's border. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
I may or may not have
Need something?
changed history.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives.
I wonder why.
I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
There's no way Hawke really could have killed the Arishok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arishok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another.
Thank you for the follow.
When they finally sent a ship to haul the wrecked dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
The Qun's version of an apology. Solus.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Until I see the shattered fragments.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Nope.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Upgrade my potion. I need Prophet's Laurel and more Embrium. Yeah, I guess also upgrading your potions requiring you to go through a lot of extra crap and such. But, you know. Is what it is. Ugh.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
We had to do something.
And we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
I've been in danger
Some
since...
among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
There may be more going on than we thought. Yep. I mean, isn't there always more going on? Hello, Krem.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
What can your Bulls Chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royale. We've got references.
We've got
You
references.
lead a company yourself, right? So you know talk is cheap. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Talk is cheap.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull. He's a Canary like you. He's big, he's got the horns and...
He's big? You got
He leads
holds?
from the front. He pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Why did your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
Oh, okay.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Yep. This is why I was waiting for to go to the Storm Coast, because I knew that's where the company would show up, but we didn't have the quest yet.
I greet you.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Make her go with you.
If you're not using them later, Zegrit is willing to pay.
I don't feel comfortable letting parts from demons be available for sale.
To be honest,
Greetings.
Greetings.
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again.
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me.
Yeah, she already talked to us.
Such unrest in Tedas, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it.
Okay, goodbye. Okay. So we got a lot of new things to investigate in here. All right.
Let's see what we have.
So one of the things we want to
scouts are
do
posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
All right.
is you want to do the small ones. Champions of the Just is the next quest you want to do, which is, well, you have the choice of doing this or going into the hinterlands and recruiting the mages. Now, I personally have never gone and chosen the Templars, and I will never willingly choose the Templars. Because I don't like the Templars. And that is the nicest way to say it.
Make her be with you. You find anything you need, let me know.
Cassandra. That's who I want to talk to real fast.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
So what's everybody up to?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information.
Frightening amount.
But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
In no specific place. My mercenary band worked mostly in the free marches, however.
At least until you crossed the waking sea to reach the Conclave, I suppose. Tell me, do you consider the free marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
No motivation beyond making things between us less
antagonistic.
Exactly.
Antagonistic.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
So you are the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinian, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
What is a right hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentaghasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentaghasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from them?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentaghasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Your uncle was a mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Interesting. Alright, that is that, that is that, that is that, that is that. I think the only way to get to here is actually go this long way, so what we're gonna do is, okay. We're gonna walk. Nope. That is the second of two things you could do. Like I said, you have the choice of siding with the mages or the Templars. I will say that what happens to the other side is predetermined, and it's the exact same. It's just, I believe at least. I could be wrong, so I can't actually say that with like such conviction, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same result. So if you don't side with the mages, something bad happens to them. If you don't side with the Templars, the same thing happens to them. Like, whatever would have happened to the mages will happen to the Templars. Whatever happens to the Templars would happen to the mages. It's the same outcome for the two groups. It's just you're sparing one their fate. Tapadilio, yo. Still good to keep going like this. I'll upgrade these nerds later. Like I always do. I still haven't decided who's going to be our mage companion. If you haven't figured it out, you get you get 3 of each type of class. You'll have 3 warriors, you'll have 3 mages, and you'll have 3 rogues to choose from. I don't think there's any others. Just, 9 companions to choose from. And even more romantic interests. But, oops, I keep forgetting. I liked it when I could, make squares on my screen. Caw, mother flapper. Anyway. But no, now left click is attack. Oh no, a dead body. Oh no. Duck. I hear a quack, 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 quack. He goes quack, 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 quack. Three more landmarks left in this game, which is excellent. Well, in this game, I mean in this area. Say hello to Blackwall.
And there, no gaps. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah! That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come.
Dealing with these idiots first.
Hold the wall.
Dead!
I wasn't here. Stop and think.
Too late for that! You know how it ends.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
Take back what they stole.
You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time, they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
You're no help. I'm no further ahead than I was.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say?
Inquisition.
Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This Warden walks with the Inquisition.
Yay! And we have finally replaced what's her name. Thank God. I mean, she's not a terrible character, but like, I just don't necessarily like her. That's all. Ugh. I need to change out the weapon, all of her stuff though, but whatever. Mighty Blow is not something you can even use, sir. I'll give you a stamina thing for now. Alright, now we'll level up. Alright, you don't get one because you are ahead of them, because you're smart. Charging bull is fun. There we go. Black wall. Unfortunately, everyone will be the same level when you get them because the game likes to be quality. No, it is what it is. Alright, 3 more mosaic pieces in this area. But we're making good progress on getting them all, so that's nice. Another bowstring, which is great. Let's try this rift now that we're a little higher leveled. 2 higher leveled. It is enough, I think. I mean, Blackwall doesn't have the most amount of defense that I'd prefer, but
So it was
should
just
be fine.
you, alone in the vast wilderness.
What are you on about?
The lone wanderer searching the world. What's he trying to find? Love? Absolution?
Try someone with a strong arm and stronger will to fight Darkspawn.
Yes, but what does that represent?
Wanting to kill more Darkspawn.
You're just like Sebastian.
You're just like Sebastian. Take the aggro. Thank you. Continue to take the aggro. I don't know why, but this cave area really screwed with me being able to control the camera. Really annoying. But I was right, it was much easier to handle this one this time. So we should actually be able to finish off all the rifts in the hinterlands, actually. Which is nice. hidden tunnel. I guess they call those secret tunnels. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel. Secret. Ow. Secret. How did I miss all these earlier? Whoops. I didn't even see them on the walls, but I guess I also wasn't looking. Which would really do it now, wouldn't it? Alright, so the hunter's family's over there. Okay, we'll get there when we get there. Which will actually, we'll be teleporting out of here in a second. Cool. So, go here. Yes. Cool. Actually, no. I'm first going to go back to Haven because we got 2 things done and I can get a couple more things moving while we reset that. I can also adjust the armor on Cassandra so I can give Blackwell better armor. Cassandra. Unequip. Thank you. Helmet. Unequip. Thank you. Weapons. Unequip. Unequip. Thank you. She's like, even if you strip everyone of their stuff, they aren't Nikki. The game was nice about that. Unequip. 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 Oops. Blackwall. Weapons. Alright. Okay, Mercenary Blade. Much better. Templar Shield. Significantly better. Armor. Vanguard Armor. Much better. Nice. Accessories. I'll give you a God Belt. I'll give you Spirit Resistance, but you really don't need it. I will actually give you Ring of Sundering and the Ring of Grappling Chain, because you do use that. And I will give you a token of the Packmaster for an additional Sunder chance. Now where does Blackwell? Oh, Blackwell has a quest for us, actually. Nice. Excellent, excellent, nice. Is he up here or is he down there is the real question. Well, we'll figure that out shortly. Keep. Sell the second one of those. Sell that one, sell that. Go here. Oh, I need to give him a hat. Keep that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that. That's level 12, that's level 5. Get rid of that. I'll consider that. Twin Fang sucks a cloud, get rid of that. That. Get rid of that. I could give myself the Earth Shaking Ring. I should. That. Let's look at the accessories again for you. Alright. Earth Shaking. Yeah. And Mighty Blow. Okay, I already have the Mighty Blow, because that's 2 of our skills that we do use. Nice. He is down there. Gosh dang it. Oh, whatever. I'll walk out the gates when we're done with everything. That's fine. Not a problem, I think.
Tell Master Harry that good materials.
You know.
Secret says it will
Turn
cost
that.
at least...
To work?
Alright, we'll come back to that side in a minute. We got a Jar of Bees grenade. A life water amulet, which... $24 hours. Nice. I'll do that before stream ends then. Oh, that one's in progress. That one's in progress. I can't do that one yet. I think I need to actually talk to Blackwall before we get that one. Keep wanting to call it Blackfell. My bad.
Judge me whole.
And of course, if we can't do that, we'll just do another Secrets of Andraste cult one. Will give us life ward amulets, which is just essentially a rescue amulet. So
we have to have interactivity in the internet.
Which is nice. I bought a horse. Tis but a regular horse, but it was a horse nonetheless.
Pass my thanks to the researchers. Maker, look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
Being up front was better than Oxman.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
They owe us some answers.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Wardens? I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
Quietly killed my fair share too.
You haven't had contact with other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
So you have no idea where the rest of the Wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Well, we always like it when the job is simple.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
As you wish. Ah, there it is. There's the quest. Okay. Anyway. Okay, let's grab that one quick since we're right next to it. I'll let you guys choose which mage you want me to keep around once we get both of them. I don't remember which mage we used last time. I think I remember which warrior we used last time. In fact, I'll let you guys choose the warrior too if you want.
Let's look around.
Good find.
I mean, the thing with the mages is that not much is going to change between them. They all learn the same spells. It's just personality. The thing with the rogues is arrows versus daggers. Mages is personality.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
I think there's a cat at my door. It is. Say hi, buddy. He's purring up a storm for everyone. Here you go, buddy. Are you gonna stay? I don't think you want to, because I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm too loud for you. He prefers it when my room is quieter, less streaming. Alright, turn that one in. Now we take care of the rifts. But we're of sufficient strength to take care of the rifts now. We... Yeah! Dang it. You asshole. Okay, fine. Don't let me do it the easy way. Alright, I think that's every rift in the area that we've discovered so far, so that's fun. Alright, now we need to hunt down this Druffalo. It's a buffalo named Mr. Druff. That is not a Druffalo. There you are. Hi. Come on. Ugh. Nobody likes escort missions. This is why I couldn't do it before. It's because we had to clear the rift, because if the monsters are here, the Druffalo runs away. Which, to be fair, I too would run away if there were demons in my path. I don't know if it would just naturally follow me all the way back. But I can tell you I don't trust games and leading anything. The AI can get really bad. Kind of like that. It will go through things, over things, under things, within things. Oops. I don't want to get it off of my mini-map. Is what I'm currently thinking. Okay, we're gonna have to go around it. Okay. Go around. Okay. Where are you going? Why they made this a quest, I do not know. Ugh.
Thank you. I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
It immediately happens again. Alright, what's the best way to get here? I mean, to be honest, there's nothing close, so... I'm gonna set that as active. Accidentally slay the man. Alright, we're in combat. Disengage. Kill. Keep that. Too many breaches.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
I do wish the game would categorize things you need for quests and stuff separately from other things that you could just sell all the valuables, but whatever. You gotta just take what the game gives you sometimes. Yeah, Mike, Dale.
Redcliffe village should be just ahead.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
A constant watch.
Was that?
I think we could have skipped these things getting weirder, don't you?
There are many mages in Redcliffe. Maybe Fiona will know what's going on.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
It's over! Open the gates.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
The veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
What's up here?
That windmill has weathered a great deal. I am impressed it remains standing.
Let's talk about your dark and troubled past.
Excuse me?
Well, you have one, of course. Someone dear to you, someone you failed to save. Or a grave error in judgment, causing too many deaths. I've known a couple of people like that. Oh, maybe betrayal. That's always good.
No.
Well, you've got to give me something.
No, I don't. This conversation is over.
No, I don't.
Touchy.
They really made Redcliffe feel more alive in this game. Ugh, Deft Hands perk. I'm not gonna get that one for a while, unfortunately.
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding.
Dying for want of simple herbs. May I help you?
May I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Save yourself, and all the villagers will remember is that you hid, even though they did the same. If you help the refugees, they may not love you, but they will hold their tongues before calling you knife here.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Give me a moment to gather my things.
May I help you? May I help you?
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
With these, I'm certain I can save more lives.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more.
I've already gotten them.
Thank you so A pleasure to see you again.
Can I just repeatedly turn these in?
With these, I'm certain I can save more lives.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for...
I think I could just repeat that over and over, accidentally glitch myself through something. Haha. Nice. I love it. Alright, this is specifically for you. Oh, no, never mind. Requires deft hands. I do not got deft hands.
The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. Been driven away or killed.
They say a desire demon
What did I
took
tell
the mind
you?
of our young
It's not
Lord
just
Connor. The
I heard
hero
about
of Ferelden drove the demon away to
killed
Satan.
by Templars driven past the point of reason.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For
Rarely
it is a
does it listen.
spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Oh, okay.
Merchants coming in now say there are countless bodies lying butchered on the side of the road. Not for the Inquisition.
It's one more landmark. I believe it's actually located near the dragons area. I believe.
We're just rumors after all.
Either way, we're safe.
For the first
That's
time
all that
in
matters
these
right
years,
now.
I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man
Demons
from taking
and
flowers to
brigands.
his wife's shrine.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Walk in peace.
I suppose you're right.
It's just what I heard.
Spindleweed. My God. The unfortunate thing is, like, while they did make this town feel so much bigger than it did in Origins, they also completely, like, changed its entire design. The lake is different, the distance to the castle, where the castle's location is, all of it's different, which,
Happened to any of us.
it happens.
That doesn't help. That's why people hate us.
Connor?
Are you Connor?
You've heard the story, I guess. I can't believe King Alistair thought Redcliffe was the right place to send the mages. I mean, he grew up here. Did he think they would just forget what I did to them?
You're not in favor of the alliance with Tevinter.
Alliance? Is that what they're calling it? That Magister threw my uncle out into the street. He signed us into servitude. This is my home. Redcliffe, Ferelden. No matter what evils I've done, I would never have invited Tevinter here.
You were behind the siege of Redcliffe 10 years ago.
That's me. The boy with Redcliffe's blood on his hands.
Weren't you possessed? It wasn't you who did those things.
Wasn't it? I let the demon in. Sometimes when I dream, I remember what happened. I see the death and destruction, and it's me. It's all me.
All me.
Why isn't Al-Eamon in power anymore?
After the lands meet, he stayed in Denerim. I couldn't be his heir, not after what happened. So eventually he passed the title to Uncle Tegan.
How did you end up in the Mage Rebellion?
I was living in the Ferelden Tower when the circles dissolved. I voted against it, but at first it seemed all right. No one was summoning demons. They just wanted to oversee themselves. But then the Magister came, and it's wrong what they do in Tevinter. We are monsters. We need to be controlled. If it wasn't for me, every family in this village wouldn't be missing a son, a daughter, a spouse.
Alright, I will actually be right back because I need to get some more water. So, be RB. Okay. We're back. I forgot Connor was here. So.
I need to be going.
He looks like a ginger.
Talk some sense into the Grand Enchanter. Selling out to the Imperium won't win us any friends. We have to find a way to make peace.
Alright, we still need to go down. Yeah. I believe pretty soon we'll be getting one of our first, well, the first mage companion that we can or cannot recruit. We're going to recruit them. We're going to recruit all of the companions because we like them all. They're not like Sebastian and will stab us in the back because they're butts. You know.
What did I tell you? Thank you.
Venatori have made the Oculara and are using them to search for something. Something like those old shards, presumably.
Is that regular or is that royal? Nah, it's regular.
They say Andraste sent you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
I'm trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so too.
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the Circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
I don't see any other priests in the village.
I do think that's also a good opinion of the circles with mages. I think
for their own safety, but I refused.
with the inherent
He out if he wants. Until then, I tend to
danger that can come from spellcasting, both with just accidental magic, uncontrolled like magic power, and or demons, a circle would be a great institute for learning and growing up as a mage, learning, you know, control of your powers, control of, you know, stopping temptation, learning how to, you know, yada yada yada. And then, of course, be given a chance in the future to get your freedom and be able to leave and live in the world. That would have solved, oh, I don't know, a majority of the issues in 2.
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned Andraste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened, and I dread to learn what.
I will leave you to your duties.
Make us speed you, my child.
I am Sister Tanner. May I help you?
Are you a Chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it. It is very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit.
Shit.
You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
What kind of cut are they giving you? Have you got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. It looks to me like you've been cut loose. Maybe you should look for a new employer.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers. All right, I'm in. Seems like
the high and mighty Inquisition needs the smugglers. Of course. Takes all kinds. This game does have some pretty scenes. Bam. Beautiful. Actually, is there a picture mode? No. Lame.
I look forward to helping the Inquisition, as per our agreement.
Can we go in here? Chantry was in definitely a different location. Well, I mean, the entire village was in a different location. Everything about this place feels so weird. If you're viewing it in the eyes of me, which would be weird because you're watching the same thing. But as somebody who can play maps and then still play maps years later and know where everything is. Also, this is significantly smaller. Because the other chantry had 2 wings to it. Actually, all the chantries back then had like a straight center and then 2 wings at the very end. One held a lot of books, the other held the mother's room. But one eye, Jimmy!
Are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off.
Lord
and
Wolseley.
He's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck. And his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Okay.
Your ram has gone missing?
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back.
His
He's
Jimmy?
likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills.
By the
if
lake.
you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
Okay.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
How weird. Oh. Well, unfortunately, to do that, we're gonna have to, well, whatever. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's just do all 3 of these because we have to turn it in here anyway. So... put that there. And march! Wait. I gotta go south. Here's where we put the flowers. We did a good deed. I believe we have to go a bit more south, yeah, in order to skirt around this mountain. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Give me that crystal grace. Thank you. Let's grab some more crystal grace, because I barely remember this flower, so might as well grab them all when we're going through it. You never know. Flowers are mostly used for upgrading potions as well as crafting potions. Stone and other materials are mostly used for crafting swords, upgrades for swords, armor, etc., etc. Leather for hilts and things like that, you know, whatever. The normal things you expect, right? Right. Are you Sir Wolseley? Mr. Ram? No, I do not think it is. Ah, Lord Wolseley.
Lord Wolseley, I presume? A young man named Jimmy would very much like you to return home. Ah, good.
Ah, good. Ooh. Wow. Shame. More health or faster attack? More health.
Might be something here. Better take a...
They say a desire demon took the mind of our young Lord Connor.
Could be better. I do not suppose you found my Senna's shrine. I know it is a long way to go.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers. May her ashes be gathered by Falundine and carried safely.
After all the long years she carried me, thank you. You do a foolish old man too much kindness. Thank you.
Too
friend.
much kindness.
May your Inquisition do as much good for the land as you have done for me.
Yes.
Could be better. Lord Wolseley came back. He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
He says you convinced him. Sure.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
What about the giant hole in the veil that's spewing demons everywhere? You're just going to pretend it isn't there?
I am not forgetting the breach, but we can only fight one war at a time. The Templar threat was immediate. If we live, we can worry about the torn veil.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes?
The
One from
survivor?
the Fade? Interesting.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our Legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? An Arl would never voluntarily leave his seat.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am. Though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Ambitious.
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be.
Felix. I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Dun dun dun.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Sounds about right.
Ooh, very mysterious.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
Thank you. Ah, so close to another level up. Ah! It's always so close. And yet so far. The problem with the PC being so quick is the fact that you can't read all the fun little extras they add to the game.
Hello again. Take care.
Whoops. Accidentally attacked that man. Suffering from success. I know, right? Ah, the pain.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Good, you're finally here. Say hello to Dorian.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do? Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
After ditching his father?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a Magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Barbarians?
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
That sounds
I
bad.
hope that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More.
More. That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous. The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work.
What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My
Fussing.
father's joined a cult. Tevinter supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
To get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake. You have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Very true.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch.
I want to be
there.
there.
Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Worse things than dying. Dorian. Do-dum-da-dum. Pummel strike is nice. It's a nice way of kind of brushing people out. What does block and slash do again? You counter. Bleh. Get out of there. Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Herlock. I like how they made everything like tarot cardy in like the screens and everything. It's a nice look.
Does Tevinter really need cults? Aren't they weird enough?
Can we trust Dorian and Felix? I'm not sure who to believe here.
Da-dum, dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-dum, boom, ba-da-boom. Do-do, boo, ba-da-dum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum.
Walk in, please.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace.
Thank you for all that you are doing tonight.
Apothecary Adon
We
says
can
you
use
have
that.
the reagents you requested soon.
Summon the War Council. Alright, so here's where you decide which one you want to do. In Hushed Whispers, in which you work
with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate.
to
Several bards will play for her tomorrow night.
gain the
who will have
mages,
names soon
or do you do Champions of the Just and you work to help the Templars? I now remember what happened to the Templars. It's slightly different. They do not fall prey to the Tevinter Imperium. They fall prey to somebody else. But it's kind of the exact same thing. So the reason we couldn't use that before is because we needed her for that. Alright, so right now we don't really have a whole lot of extra stuff. Hold on. Has to be Liliana for that.
Let's see what we have.
And then this will take 24 hours. Well, 18 hours.
To work?
Whatever. We won't be back until Monday regardless. Well, actually, let's go ahead and get that investigation going because there'll probably be some cutscenes and we don't have to immediately jump into the story for it either. Choosing the mages makes it impossible to work with the Templars.
Master, we don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
So, we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Where is the Earl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunnerin to petition the Crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Keep attention on Adar, while we disable the Magister's defenses. It's a gamble, but it might work.
It's a gamble.
Fortunately, you'll have help. This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along. The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
It's up to you. Recommended levels 4 to 7. Easy. Okay, I guess we're jumping right into it. Must have Dorian. Perfect. Well, kind of, but whatever. Do.
Announce us.
The invitation was for Mistress Adar alone. The others will remain here.
Where I go, they go.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates.
Your associates.
I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
Then I welcome her.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix.
Felix.
What have you done?
You wanted me here. Why?
Do you know what you are? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You
turned me down.
The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
That's who you serve? The one who killed the Divine? Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No. It's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
I'm going
Seize
to
them,
die.
Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Time magic.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from? To arms!
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are
excellent questions.
We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
If we can.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I counted it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
Not really.
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
And what happens if we can't get back?
Then we get comfortable in our new present.
Well, let's hope that's not the case. Oh, right. I should probably do a little bit for Dorian. 13, darn it, so close. I'll let you use the Mind Leech. Armor-wise, I can have the Battle Mage Cowl. I got nothing for you there. That's level 12. I guess I should teach him some skills. Barrier for sure. Have you do that. Guardian Spirit, Peaceful Aura, Mind Blast. Revive. It's mana regen. Alright. Look at all this red lyrium.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
What did they do to you?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
spear into the rift.
I don't understand. What's happened to you?
Red burial. It's a disease. The longer you're near it, eventually you become this. Then they mine your corpse for more.
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mir. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I promise I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Quickly.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure? To find out.
Andraste Sacred Knickers, you're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
We didn't escape. Alexius sent us into the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
You might be right about that.
I'm always right, and when I'm not, I lie about it. So, what are you doing here? Or did you come back just to trade quips with me?
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
That may not be as easy as you think. Alexius is just a servant. His Elder One assassinated the Empress and led a demon army in a huge invasion of the South. The Elder One rules everything. What's left of it, anyway. Alexius is really not the one you need to worry about.
I promise you, Varric. We'll make sure none of this happens.
I'm pretty sure you're crazy. Or I'm crazy. Either way, it's a nice thought. You want to take on Alexius? I'm in. Let's go.
I'm in.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water.
I accidentally brought the wrong warrior, but you know, whatever.
You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
You look wounded. Maybe we can help.
Nothing you do can help me now. I'll be with the Maker soon.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time? Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
If Dorian is right and can actually reverse the spell, then yes.
None of this will happen. Andraste, please let that be true.
Please let that be true.
Alexius locked himself in the throne room. That is where we'll find him.
I thought there'd be another thing there, but I guess I was wrong. Excellent. Alright. Well, we are going to continue the rest of In Hushed Whispers next time. Oh, because it's a lot of fights and talks and things. Oh, and I'm getting stiff, so. Oh. Yeah. So, anyway, this is where we are going to leave it off. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.